What's up, family? Welcome to APW Talk, and today I want to talk about how to navigate a Bitcoin cryptocurrency bull market. But before we dive into it, please hit the like button. If you already haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. So yeah, family, Bitcoin has hit a high of 34,000, and the rest of the cryptocurrency market is starting to boom. So I kind of want to talk about how to navigate through a cryptocurrency bull market. So one, you don't lose all your money, and two, you also make gains, but you learn how to keep your gains. So let's go ahead and dive into my thought process on how to approach a Bitcoin / cryptocurrency bull market. Now, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion from being in the cryptocurrency space for some years and learning about, the different fundamentals of the market, and also continuously doing research on what's going on in the market. So if you're an individual wanting to start to invest in Bitcoin cryptocurrencies, number one, Bitcoin should be your biggest allocation. Why? Because it has the least risk in the market. Bitcoin has the biggest market cap, has the most liquidity. It also is the only cryptocurrency that is getting a lot of institutional interest. You have companies like MicroStrategy, Square putting Bitcoin in their cash reserves. You have insurance companies, hedge funds, companies like Fidelity gobbling up Bitcoin, and really no other cryptocurrency is getting this much attention from the institutional world. Now, you do have a couple other cryptocurrencies that are getting this type of interest, but none are getting it like Bitcoin. So if let's say you have $1,000, I will put 80% of that 1,000 into Bitcoin. If you want to put a lump sum into the market. Now, the smartest way to invest in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is the dollar cost average, because no matter what the market does, whether it goes up or down, you won't get burnt. You'll be buying on the dips, and you'll also be buying while it's going up. So I say this to say, let's say you're an individual, you have $5,000 you want to invest in a year. And let's say right now you're not too sure if you want to invest in the market just because it's been shooting up. Well, take 1,000 out of that 5,000, go ahead and invest it. Take the other 4,000 and dollar cost average. Whatever, however you like to allocate that, wherever it's 200 a week, 200 a month, figure out what's best for you. Also, in a bull market, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency are known to take major dips. Do not sell on the dips. If you have weak hands, do not get into Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. I repeat this, if you have weak hands, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is not for you. Bitcoin could go on a 100% rip, and it could have a 30% pullback. Now, I will say it looks like this time around, this bull market fundamentals are a little different. A lot of people thought we was going to have a major pullback once we got to 24,000. We didn't. People thought it at 28,000. We didn't. All the pullbacks we've been getting been like from 5 to 20%, and they've been getting bought up fast. Why? Because now we have institutional players in the game. So this time around is different. You have players that are buying up Bitcoin that don't plan on selling for a quick profit. They are looking at a decade hold, a 10-year hold. Now, all these other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Litecoin, or whatever coin down the list, they're not going to have this institutional buying right now. And they're going to ride the Bitcoin wave. As you see, Bitcoin has went up and the rest of the cryptocurrency space has went up. But altcoins will fall down harder. So remember this. This is why I say if you make an allocation to cryptocurrency invest, in my opinion, it'll be smart for you to have most of your allocation in Bitcoin. Because whatever the market does, Bitcoin will keep your portfolio afloat. So when cryptocurrency does make those big gains and it has a little pullback, your portfolio won't pull back as much because Bitcoin is still holding it up. If you pay attention to the market cycles, you will see all altcoins fall the hardest against Bitcoin. They lose value the most against Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the game in this industry. Everybody wants Bitcoin. And I have to say this because people think a lot of people are just into Bitcoin for the fiat dollar gains. People don't realize how much fiat and the dollar is becoming depreciated. If you're going to trade, which I think most people shouldn't do unless you're a professional trader, especially if you plan on trading Bitcoin, you want the most Bitcoin at the end. Bitcoin is appreciating against the dollar. The dollar is losing value against Bitcoin. So if you're trying to buy Bitcoin just to make a flip for a quick $100 or $500, I'm telling you, in the long run, you're going to lose more money and lose more wealth. Your goal should be to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible, to save as much Bitcoin as possible. If you need to sell Bitcoin because you want to buy a house, or some money for your kids' education, or to pay off some debt, then that's smart. That's fine. If you're just trying to make a couple dollars off Bitcoin, that's not the way to do it. Bitcoin is a vehicle to build wealth. It's not a vehicle to get rich overnight. Bitcoin is turning into a global asset. It's turning into the money of the future. It's the value of the internet. It's becoming this base protocol for all the value around the world and on the internet. So really keep that in mind when you're starting to buy crypto, you starting to do research on other cryptocurrencies. Don't let none of that fool you. At the end of the day, it's mostly about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the hardest money on earth. So on that note, family, again, we're going to go over these rules when it comes to a Bitcoin cryptocurrency bull market. Only invest what you're willing to lose. Don't have weak hands on pullbacks, and have a good time preference. Whatever money you're putting in there now, be cool with leaving that there for 5 years, or at the minimum a year. But anybody has anything to add to this, hit me in the comments. But this is just my take on how to approach Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in the bull market. Be smart about it. Don't get too greedy. Pay attention to the trends. Right now, the common person, the general public around the world has no idea what type of value, what type of money is coming to the space, what type of money will be made. Millionaires will be made this year. This will be the biggest wealth transfer of our lifetime happen this decade because of blockchain, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency. But on that note, family, y'all know how I love to say we don't dive in the rabbit hole. We love to sleep in it. Check out my podcast, APW Talk. Link is in the description. If you're interested in starting to accumulate Bitcoin, I have a referral link to Swan Bitcoin. They have the lowest fees in the industry if you want to start accumulating Bitcoin. And if you use my referral link, you also get free Bitcoin when you sign up for recurring buys through Swan Bitcoin. But I hope all y'all having a great day or night wherever you are around the world. This APW Talk. Peace out, family.